What's up, YouTube? I am back, and I am back to talk about my channel and fix a mountain bike, actually. So you guys see my mountain bike vlogs, part two, part threes. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. Nobody's really watched them. I don't give a crap. But I want to continue that. I want to do dank wheelies down the street. Like, come on now. Like, that's very entertaining, and I want that to be entertaining. I want it to be like something that you can watch and listen to and be entertained watching, you know? So let's go in and check out the bike, you know? It's in pretty rough shape. If I can flip this camera, oh, looks like I can't, and I'm sorry for the light. But there's the bike right there, and it's in kind of rough shape right now. Can you focus, please? There we go. Kind of in rough shape. It's been through a lot of shit. It doesn't have the right wheels on it. It has no brakes because the other wheels have the discs, and these wheels don't have any of the discs. And by the way, these are my other two bikes, or one of them was my brother's. But problem I had is that it's a 29er, and I can't find the right tube for it because if you look right here, the rim is a lot more thicker, and you need a longer stem valve for that. And I don't have that, so what I'm going to do is go out here into the outside. Sorry for the light. And we're going to go through the little junk we got all right here. This is a little bike that we were planning on putting a motor on, but don't know when that's not going to happen. I'm going to make a whole separate video on that. And then here's the wheel. Hopefully it's kind of, here's the back wheel, and this is what we're going to need. Put that over there. It's on the front one. Here's the front one. Yeah, pretty all roughed up. Need tires for it. I might just take the, oh, you know, I just noticed. I wonder where the tube went for it, because my plan was just to switch the tube, but the tube's missing. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Is this it? It might be it. Yeah, that's it. That's the 29er. Well, shoot. That was not going according to plan, because I need to use that disc brake to be able to essentially stop myself when I'm going to loop out. There is a tube in it. There is a tube in it, but the problem I had, and let me show you here. The problem I had is that if you look at that, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dug out like that, and that was from me filing it down. And that's a mistake, because these are pretty nice wheels, pretty expensive wheels, but I couldn't get that stem through. I needed to get that stem through to be able to pump it up, and you cannot pump it up. So I might need to run to Walmart tonight, figure out how to get this tube working, but I don't even know if this is the right tube because the stem isn't very long. And I don't know if it's gonna hold air. So I might need to take this with me. So whenever that happens, I'll let you know. And yeah, so. Alright, so I brought the other wheels in, and they are kinda They've been outside for a while. I got a leaf growing on them. Might need to clean this hub a little bit, maybe grease it up. I don't know if it's a sealed bearing or whatever it is. I need to figure it out. And also I gotta point out is that I got my single speed over here, and this single speed was for that blue bike right there. This is I believe it's like a Scott something. It's an older bike. I converted into a single speed. I also put different forks on, and I welded that. Looks really bad. I know I might need to re-weld those bearing crowns, or paint them or grind them down or something. But this is also another candidate for the mountain bike series. Yeah, we got air in the front tire. Got some ramp pedals. It's an older bike, so you know it'll last. Just not sure about, you know, that. But, you know, it's another candidate. Also this. I already told you about this. It's also a very good bike. Don't know what's wrong with the chain right now. Oh, it's jammed up. Let's see. Yeah, it's all jammed. But I want to get this running for the mountain bike series. And I'll also be doing lots of BMX. Don't worry about that, guys. We've got plenty of BMX. And if you guys are also interested, I am currently trying to fix my quad. This is a Blaster 200. I believe it's an 04 or 03. I've rebuilt it like 3 times already because I keep blowing it up, but that's okay. But currently the problem I'm having with it is that this back bolt is just screwed. It's broken twice. If you look at the other side, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little nub right there, and it's a bolt supposed to go all the way through, and it's snapped. And I've tried putting something in there to kind of push it out from the other side, because there's holes in the rotor and stuff like that, in the sprocket to get the bolts out. But I just made it worse. I just got that thing stuck in there, and that's not good. And I've never been able to get it out. So I've taken the wheels off. I've done everything, and I hammered the crap out of that, saw it off or something. But I also need to replace this axle. So that's another video that I can be doing, another series. And we can actually just do a series on these two, because that would be entertaining. This thing is a 82 Honda 250. Blown up. I'm pretty sure it's blown up. I can do that with my hand. You're not supposed to do that with your hand. You're not supposed to kick it over with your hand. So it's lost a lot of compression. So I think what happened originally was that I thought the spark plug threads were just screwed. So I tried getting a new spark plug, and yes, there was a lot of threads that came out, but it's not the spark plug. It was the oil. I thought I changed the oil, or I did change the oil before I even started riding this, but I leaked it all out and I didn't notice. And it slowly leaked it out and leaked it out and leaked it out. And one day I got on it to ride it, and it just completely stalled out. I'm like, what is going on? It didn't sound like it blew up. It just stalled out. So, don't know what's going on there, but I'm pretty sure it's just completely screwed. One of my plans were to take this Briggs & Strat over here. Still haven't gotten that running, but I will. And mount it on this beast. It would be pretty cool, but I'm not sure. It's a lot of work. Or I might be able to replace this motor with another parts bike, but I don't know. It is a nice bike. I do like it, even though the bearings are not very good. And there's literally no front brakes, and barely back brakes. And it did run good when it did run, except the part that the piston was shaking back and forth in the cylinder really bad. Or the connecting rod, there we go. The connecting rod to the piston was shaking back and forth into the cylinder, and which could have been part of the reason why it blew up. And it needed to be rebuilt anyways, even if it was running. But this thing ran for so long. But anyways, let's move on. I need to focus on these wheels, and I need to get a tube, so I will be back.